Okay, let's start the video. And once again, somebody won the jackpot in Florida. Again, it's in the East Coast that mostly wins, then the West Coast. And once again, the Puerto Rico finally, part of the 50 states, has won the second prize. Puerto Rico. I'm surprised that Puerto Rico won. So, but before we get started, again, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And please donate, share, and like my video. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and email me if you want to donate to me. Email me for that. Also, I'm going to open the Mega Man. The Mega Man last draw. The last draw for Mega Man. Nobody won. As you can see, jackpot or the second prize. And the Megaball 8 was caught. So let's look at some of the few winning tickets. Here. So 23 was predicted over at 6:01, and the date is on the top corner. If you see the date at the top corner, June 1st on the top corner. 23, yeah, on the bottom corner also. June 3rd. So the winning number was 7, 11, 33, 58, 63, and 23. So congratulations, that person predicted 23 on online. So it's not that hard to predict the Megaball. 23, 23, 23, 23. The winning number is 7, 11. He got 10. It came 11, 33, 58, and 63. So close to 2 number on the first line. Then the second line also 23 match. Third line 23 match. Fourth line 23 match. Got the 11. Came 10. Third line 23 match. And this ticket also, the 4, 16, 18, 40, 50, he got to 23. Second line, also caught to 23. Third line, he also caught to 23. Fourth line, he also caught to 23. And the fifth line, he also caught to 23. Even though he did not catch the white ball, he caught to 23. So imagine if you play all combination with 23. Every single combination with that 23 on that draw, if you have enough money to do an investment on that 23, you gotta hit that jackpot that time. So not that hard. So now let's look at the other one, the 8. So the 8, he caught also back-to-back draw with the same Megaball. So congratulations for using my system and Dster system. So again, 4, 30, 34, 41, 64, and 8. So if you look at the draw, he caught the 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So on the first line, the 40 came 41. 40 came 41. Off by 1. Second line, he got the 8. Third line, he got the 40. Came 41. Third line, 40. Came to 41 also. And he got the 8. Fifth line, he got the 40. 40 came 41 also. He caught the 8. So he caught 8 again on all 5 lines. So now on this second ticket, also he got all 8 Megaballs. So 8, 8, 8, 8. These 40s were missed it by 1. And he did caught the 64 again. So on this line, 40 came 41, 64. So almost 3 number on this first line. And then 40, 64 on the second line. And he got Michael Boy, almost 3 numbers. So imagine he got all combination again, back-to-back draw. He would have hit the jackpot back-to-back again. So let's start the Dster system for that draw. So keep sending me those winning tickets. And if you look at the past draw, let's look at the past draw. So about that. Okay, so to see where the number stands, you can do the penny compare yourself. You can do the penny compare yourself, but I'm not going to do the penny compare. System. And as you can see, as of 6/1, the measurement, the code for last draw was 64. 64 definitely was a code. 64 was a code for last draw. Yeah, 64 was the code for last draw. So as you can see, for last draw, you would have 64 as the code. So again, not that hard to predict the numbers. So 64, and the pair was 4, 30, 34, 41, and 64. 41 and 64. So that means that you need the 64, the pair to be correct. So 04, 30 would be one of your pair. The next pair would be 34, 41, and then 64. So your main digit obviously would be 04. No, your main digit would be 4. 4 appears one time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Your main digit would be 4. No other main digit besides 4 would be the main digit. So again, penny compare system, you will need that code to get you the win number. So there's a code for the Mega Man, and we're gonna look at the Dster system. So if you look at the Dster system, for June, there'll be a new Dster system next week. But if you look at Dster system for last night's draw, we used for Powerball. Also, we used a Mega Man. It was that Dster that was used. We'll remove that coordinate out of the playing field, and see where the numbers are in the Dster system. And it's important that the Dster system should be used. Without the Dster system, you cannot hit that jackpot. So again, was 8, 9, 4, 5, 2, and the next one would be 09, 1, 3, 2, 4. Your next one would be 3, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6, 0. And the last word would be 1, 6, 2, 4, 3, 2, 7, 6, 1. So this is your Dster system for last week's for this week's draw. And let's see what the winning numbers were. And you can see for Friday's draw we have 4, 30, 34, 41, 64, and 8. So again, we can see the 8 certainly is on quadrant 1. And why the 8 came? Because remember, there's always a number with one frequency that's to be drawn, even if it's Megaball or the white ball. The 8 was drawn as one frequency. No other 8 on the board besides this 8 on the corner. So 8 was that obvious because it was that obvious. 4, if you look at the 4 should be in quadrant 1, but it's not, so we're going to use it in quadrant 2 and 4. Now 30 is in quadrant 1 and 2. So again, we already have a hot coordinate right here. 2, 2B. So again, we're going to move that 3 over here. Y, you'll see in a few moments. 34, used for 34. So that C3 is another hard corner. And again, that 30 appears 2 times. Now, why the 34 came? Look at 34. 34 1 time, 34 2 times, 34 3 times, 34 4 times, 34 5 times. That was an obvious number in the Dster. 5 times. So you're gonna see a number be drawn with the max, with the most, or one of the most frequency. You could get that drawn. Now 41 also appear a lot of times. It wasn't obvious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times higher than 34. So is that why 41 got drawn? Could be. So 41 would be here, and you have 3 hot corners. D4 also, and then 64. 64, I would like to put the 64 over here to get more stuff out, but I couldn't. So even though it's all spread, it has all the winning number in the Dster. 64. You see that? 64. Diversifying the quadrants, diversifying the number. So again, that's for Friday's draw. Let's remove the coordinates out. Why? Because the 4114 was obvious. You should jot down all the highest frequency number in Dster. There will be a new Dster for next week. You can email me for Dster. That's it. That's critical because that will get you the jackpot if you know the right Dster. The right Dster will get you jackpot. Those numbers are not random numbers. It's set up by the Dster system. So 7, 11, 33, 58, 63, and 23 was the previous draw, and congratulations to that player for hitting. Now, for Tuesday's draw, this Dster will use for Tuesday's draw also. So let's see where the numbers are. We have 7. 7's on the bottom. Again, 8 was a number with 1 frequency. Now for Tuesday's draw, 7 had 1 frequency. Is that why 7 got drawn? Yes, you need a number with 1 frequency. I've been saying it repeatedly in the past. You need a number with 1 frequency. If you have no number with 1 frequency in the Dster, you're not going to hit that jackpot. So at least 1 frequency. So 11 is not a number with 1 frequency. So you have 2 numbers with 1 frequency already. And that 11 have been a common denominator for both games. So that 33 also with 1 frequency. You have 3 numbers with 1 frequency also. Besides in quadrant 3. That's in quadrant 3. And you have 58. Now, 58 is not in the Dster. So 58, even though it's not in the Dster, you have to use the blue box. And 63 on the bottom, quadrant 3. And 23 also in quadrant 3. So again, 5 went from 5 number to 6 number. So that C3 is a hot corner. So now 23 has 2 frequencies in the Dster, 58 is not in the Dster, and 63 also have 2 frequencies in the Dster. So numbers that have 1 frequency are 11, 7, and 33. So again, congratulations to Dster for picking up all the winning numbers in the Dster. So it's hard to do a video when there's something flying around, the fly flying around, because summertime tends to have a lot of bugs. So I'm getting distracted by the fly. So again, now you look at the law of elimination. Law of elimination. Let's add the draw back. I haven't done a video, so draw will increase. So for after 525, you have 528, we have 10, 14, 20, 47, 70, and that's 528. So now for 5601, you have 07, 11, 33, 58, 63, and that's 601. So 601. Now I'm gonna try to do one more row above, because That's for next Tuesday's draw. You have 04, 30, 34, 41, 64, and that's 604. And you can see the amazing result that the video that the system has. Let's look at last night's draw where the culprits was. If you look at last night's draw for Mega Millions, we have 4, 30, 34, 41, and 64. And you can see how close it is. 63, 64, 33, 34. Now, look at the second number with 10, 14, 20 came 30, 47, and 70. So 2 draws wiping out 10 number in the Dster. So again, 10 numbers has been wiped out. Now, next number using law of elimination, 54 came 64, 31 came 30, 31 came 30, or 41. So no win is still, and then 34 would be your first culprit. Your first culprit for using law of elimination would be 34. So 34 would be your first culprit because it got eliminated. So now using 3 draws, you eliminate 34. Now using 4 draws, if you use 4 draws, let's see what would happen. We have 6, 9, 17, 18, and 48. Using 4 draws, you will still not eliminate the second winning number. You can see that? Using 5 draw, we have 3, 5, 56, 61, and 66 came 64. Using 5 draws, do not eliminate the second winning number, so I'm going to 5 draws. Now using 6 draws, we have 3, 18, 41 would be the second culprit. So using 6 draw, you eliminate the 41 using the law of elimination. So second culprit would be that one. So with that being said, your law of elimination would eliminate the second winning number. So I'm going to insert a couple rows. Let's insert 3 rows on above. Maybe 5 rows. Let's see how many rows I should use. 5. Let's do 5 rows. Insert row above 5 rows because I have to start at the 520 604. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more up there. So 4 more. So for last night's draw, we have 4, 30, 34, 41, and 64. And that will be your OA. Your OA will be a plus Megaball for Tuesday's draw. So 604. So now you can add the plus Megaball. So plus Megaball would be 7, 11, 33, 58, and 63 to 23. So plus Megaball would be 30. 34, 56, 11, and also 16. So that would be 601 straw. And if you use the plus Megaball, first culprit would be 34. So using plus Megaball, you already eliminate the first winning number with 34. So now using a plus Megaball for the second, we have 25, 29, 35, 62, and 15. That's for 528. Now you can see no other win number after 34 and 30 was your culprit. No other win number. So no other win number besides 30 and 34 got eliminated. So the law plus Megaball did not really work. So I'm going to continue doing it because this will be your plus Megaball for Tuesday's draw. So again, 25, 525, we have 25, 32, 42. You still need the Invincible number system and the Dster system for next week to hit that jackpot besides the secret formulas. So 65. So again, even though the culprit was 34 and 30, you did not hit that jackpot with because the eliminate got eliminated right away, you still could hit that jackpot for next week using this format. So the other two format opposite attraction and repetition memory number, you can do it. I'm not gonna do it. You can do it. You can really do it. And once again, congratulations to hit the Megaball 8. And congratulations to hit the Megaball 23. So if you like the video, please do subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. So, and email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And please do donate, subscribe, and like my video. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So, once again, I'll show everybody before the video ends, the Dster system have all winning number for Friday's draw, have 5 winning number for Tuesday's draw, and most of the winning number in quadrant 3. And you can see that quadrant 2, but basically a no for both games. Not do anything effective for quadrant 2. You barely see quadrant 2 being effective because I just moved the axis to the left. If I move it back to the right, the quadrant 2 will be a staple. Will be a staple because you get two extra digits. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it like this because I'm gonna change the game by keeping it 4 by 4. 4 numbers on the left side, 4 numbers on the right side.